I have my makeup on, lipstick on, earrings in, hair pretty. I have done my research. I'm going to go for as long as I feel like I need to. And so because of that, I'm expecting you to sit down and watch every minute of this. Let's look at Tressan, the long-awaited video. Come join me. Let's have an adventure. So, Tressan was born July 10th, 1999 at 10:08 a.m. He just told us his birth time in his recent birthday live, and I'm so excited because we have nearly every member's birth time except for John Hall. And this makes him a Cancer Sun, Gemini Moon, Virgo rising, Leo Venus, Scorpio Mars. Now, when I saw that he has a Virgo rising, I was incredibly surprised because I was like 95% sure that he was an air rising. And I actually had to go and do some extra research to figure out what makes him a Virgo rising. A really common and beautiful trait with men in particular who are Virgo risings is they tend to look their most beautiful when they are the most natural. And that's because, you know, Virgo is ruled by Earth, it's ruled by the maid. Typically, having minimalistic makeup is what makes you look more youthful. They tend to hold on to their youth really, really well. So Tressan will be one of those people that just looks young throughout his entire life. And then when I noticed that he has the same rising sign as one of my favorite actors, I could definitely see the similarities. Keanu Reeves is one of my favorite actors. I absolutely adore how beautiful his energy and his presence is. And I think I might do a natal chart on him because I just adore him so much as a person. And he's a Virgo rising. And as you can see, he's retained his youth very well. He also has quite, you know, he's got a mixture of soft and masculine features. He's got a sharp jawline, but yet he's got really soft, kind eyes. So I've noticed that it's typical of men with Virgo risings to give off that soft boy energy. Also, I just love Keanu Reeves so much. Oh my god, he's amazing. Now, I'm not going to go much into Cancer Suns because you all know about a Cancer Sun. So I'm going to talk about his house placements. His Sun, Mercury, and North Node are all in the 11th house, which means his life purpose is one of service. But service to the masses, service to the world on a group basis. And with his North Node in Leo, that also represents arts, entertainment, performance. This was his life purpose. Now, if you've noticed, he has a Leo Venus in the 12th house. So this indicates he's got some past life karma and past life lessons that he needs to rectify in this life. And because it's his Venus sign, this usually indicates past life karma regarding emotional intimacy, relationships, close friendships with people, which again is going to be a bit difficult for his Gemini moon, who typically are natural introverts and they're quite independent people. So even though Sun is a Cancer Sun, I feel like he might need to put in a little bit more effort with kind of connecting with these emotional relationships, because his Gemini moon indicates he probably gets fatigued around people a lot. And if he's an INFP, he would. I am an INFP myself. I love people, but man, you are all exhausting. Now, his moon is in the 9th house. The 9th house is the house of travel and of foreign experiences. And with his moon there, it indicates that he is meant to grow and mature and I guess become more authentic within himself when he's away from his homeland. Moon in the 9th house are the type of people that they constantly need to be traveling and exploring different things in order to find themselves in a way or understand themselves a lot more. Now, a common thread I have found with the most popular member of K-pop groups is they typically tend to have Mercury conjunct Venus, which San has. He has a Leo Mercury and a Leo Venus. So this means that when he speaks, when he communicates verbally, when he interacts on an interpersonal basis with people, that's when people find him the most attractive or alluring. Felix from Stray Kids and Hyunjin are both Mercury conjunct Venus, and they are also the two most popular members of Stray Kids. Now, the downside with Choi-san is, if you look, he's got his Saturn in Taurus, and combined with his Pluto and Chiron in the third house, this makes him have unbelievably high standards in relationships. His Leo Venus also means he can struggle with feeling satisfied. Leo Venuses, they tend to kind of, I don't want to say not appreciate, but they tend to always constantly need and desire more. With a Virgo rising, this makes his fifth house in Capricorn, which means tradition and domestic life is incredibly important for him. Whoever his future partner is going to be, they have to be accepted by his family. They also have to have a hard work ethic, and with that Cancer Capricorn axis, he probably would benefit with a partner that is a lot more grounded and less emotionally sensitive he is, and more rational. Because his fifth house is in Capricorn, which is a masculine sign, compared with his Leo Venus, I feel whoever his partner is, they have to have a light feminine aesthetic. And also, again, with Leo Venus, I say this all the time, they love people with beautiful hair, or hair they find very attractive. I have mentioned in the past about San having a high chance of being a fuckboy, and with his Mars in the second house, for me that kind of confirms it. And that's because this man is hungry for attention all the time. And his Leo Venus indicates he probably gets bored easily. And any sign in the second house indicates material and physical excess. So he desires that lavish lifestyle. He also desires a partner that will enhance his reputation and his status in life, which is great. And this is kind of a beige flag depending on your perception of it. But with Virgo risings in particular, and with second house placements, they can sacrifice romantic love for physical and financial comfort. I've noticed that with Virgo placings, that with Virgo placements in relationships, they might not necessarily be in love or have a romantic attraction to that person, but if that person makes them feel safe and comfortable and increases their status and gives them that life of comfort and of joy, then they will kind of sacrifice that for the sake of having that comfort space. I think it's incredibly obvious this man love language is words of affirmation, so expecting like lots of praise, compliments, good morning messages, good night messages. You could wear the most daggiest of clothing, wake up in the morning with like your hair messy, trackies, your t-shirt a mess, and he would absolutely still think you're beautiful. God, I love this photo. His placements indicate he's the ultimate service switch. He is a man that loves to please and be pleased. So he will shower you with like body worship, kisses, affection, praise. He will almost suffocate you with his love and his affection, but he does expect it threefold. He is a man that loves to love and loves to receive that love from anywhere and everywhere in his life. Okay, you got this video, you have it. I know you're going to enjoy it because I enjoyed making it. Bye.